my God, guys, have you ever had this experience where someone calls you on the phone and tells you maybe he sends you this amount of money and then he wants you to send it back to him because maybe it didn't go through?
I've had it so many times. Like, I'm just minding my own business and someone calls that. Sometimes, they actually send you a message that looks like you received so many mistakes.
Sometimes it's a perfect message that looks like it came from like a telecom company. But
Quite
it's not from them directly.
That.
Me too. Because how did they get my details? How did you get my number to call me? I've been a victim of it before. I sent the guy 10,000 CDs.
Girl.
My goodness.
My account.
We should be writing it for you. And
that was my savings, so like my life savings.
Your savings is only 10,000.
Did you just say only?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was wondering how he got my details, my number. He even mentioned my name.
Wow.
So I thought it was really true. I really believed him. So I sent it, not knowing it was a scam.
There are so many things that happen like that nowadays, and with the advancement in technology, so many tricks now.
These guys are sharp. Look, sometimes before they even get in touch with you, they start checking your Facebook account.
Right.
Yes.
They dig deep actually. And it happens so swiftly. If you don't take time, you send the money before you actually realize.
That's true.
This brings us to our topic for today.
Right.
Welcome to CyberBuzz, a cybersecurity podcast brought to you by Margins ID Group.
And now we're not coming to just make random conversations, but we're giving you expert tips about how you can handle your cyberspace, how you can make sure that you wouldn't get tricked by those guys out there, right?
And this is from a certified, accredited organization.
Which I'm part of.
Exactly.
So what's cybersecurity? Let's break it down for them.
Right. So cybersecurity, just like how we have physical security, we have security guards at buildings. Cybersecurity is how to handle information in the cyberspace. So we have an environment, a whole world out there that we call the cyberspace. And in that cyberspace, information moves to and fro. And it's your information and my information. So we need to learn how to protect it and keep it secure. Just that.
Great.
That's true. In simple terms. Exactly what she said.
Right.
I mean, if you look at it, the real people in the markets, people working in different environments, I mean, how do you think these people are coping? Because even the learners are getting scammed, like my friend.
My life savings. My whole life savings.
Just gone in seconds. I mean, a lot of people are calling. I have a friend who actually received a call some time back. The person had actually gone to his Facebook, gotten to know that the person was working with a church, got contact details for the pastors and all the kind of people that he was related to.
That's intense.
Asking, demanding that, look, I have issues with my vehicle. I'm stuck somewhere in the Kumasi route towards Accra. I need money to fix my vehicle.
I've been wondering, how does this happen? How did they get your details, your name, your telephone number, to call you, to text you, to tell you to send this amount of money, to tell you to do this? Like, how did they get all these things?
One trick they usually use is something called social engineering, right? They come to you, they act like, they are a normal person, a random trustworthy person, right? Because they always use trust. And then they come asking you questions, or probably just maybe someone you see by the bus stop. Before you realize they've gotten some information, or you're on your phone and they're just looking over your shoulder. You wouldn't realize, right, because you're on TikTok, before you realize they've gotten some information, your handle, and they can fish. Unfortunately, we post a lot on social media.
That's true.
So they can get your
our whole life is on social media.
Life.
Where we are going to, everything is on social media.
What you eat, the clothes, where you're going to. People actually, their entire schedule for the week, you will find it on social media. So
everywhere they go. You have to be cautious about what you post on social media, because every platform has an aspect which is the geolocation. And sometimes you post on Instagram and then you tag, I'm a Kempinski, I'm a Golden Tulip, right? You think you're giving out some flags, right? But then they know where you are. They know your location.
So as I'm living my life, people are
right. It's a trend, right? But unfortunately, they are using the tiny things that we do to actually get our information. And maybe you post your mom's birthday, you post your birthday, tiny details, right? Very minute details. And
So as I'm living my life, people are there taking notes of everything I do. Wow,
Yeah.
that's serious.
that's very serious.
Are there terms for maybe if they call you to ask you for money or if they text you? Like, are there different terms for those things?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. So with the social engineering techniques, right? You have a number of them. So we could talk about the phishing as
Right.
Phishing.
said, yes.
What's phishing?
I hope
You know,
that's not
not that one, not that one.
Yeah, as
But
expected.
Generally, when we talk about phishing, we are trying to say that so in a digital space where you actually have people that are doing, picking some minute details by sending you something like a text message,
Okay.
by sending you something like an email. So they want to actually pick some details from you. And then for us, we'll say that those things are like personal information. So when they use that particular technique, we call it a phish.
So phishing is done through text, emails.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
sort of-
mostly emails.
That means we
yeah.
have to be very careful, especially when you're in different WhatsApp groups.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yes, it does. And there's also vision, right?
Like sites?
Yeah, vision, but this one is VISHING.
Wow.
Vision.
You guys have terms.
Charlie,
Yeah,
We got
I'm
terms,
getting
right?
educated.
I know, right?
Mission.
What?
Yeah.
Phishing, smishing, vision. What is this? Hey.
Those cyber guys can rhyme like that.
Hey.
Yeah,
We
you know,
do.
we are not very
We do.
low key as you
We
think
do.
we are.
Yay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the vision. What is that about?
So usually that's about when you get a call, right? Like your example, you get a call and they lie to you, but then they give you details, some specific details that they have gotten about you, and they use it against you. And that's when it's like they're deceiving you to give them some information. So sometimes I got a call once, the guy was saying that, oh, I've sent you an OTP and MTN said that you should refund my money for me because I mistakenly sent it to you, so send me.
Block your number.
And
MTN
MTN has blocked so many lies, right? It's just the call. So voice phishing, vision, right?
So I was a victim of vision.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
very difficult these days to deal with in the space of AI, just revolutionizing the whole world.
Yeah.
Because today you could actually have images being transformed into videos.
Yes, that's
That's
Your
true.
voice I can actually use maybe somebody's voice to
Yeah.
create music and all of that. So
Yeah.
it means that even if you are talking to somebody today, they can actually use someone else's voice.
True, true.
Yeah.
You
I'm
would
gonna deal
think
with
that's the
that.
person, but like that's not the person. It's just AI.
Isn't that becoming more difficult to deal with these things today?
Yeah, we do have something called zero trust in cybersecurity, and that simply means trust no one. Yeah. So no matter what it is, at any point in time, verify. You stop, you pause, and then you verify.
Stop.
Yeah.
Pause. Verify.
Yeah. Just to make
So I
sure.
shouldn't trust my sisters, my boyfriends, my managers.
Well, your boyfriend, so bad. Well,
But my take is the kind of attacks now we are looking at when it comes to working in corporate environment, the emails that comes through, being able to authenticate just to be sure, especially those who are working with a lot of data. I mean, what can we do?
Okay, that brings me to my other question. How can we protect our data?
yeah. So there's something we also have, which is data protection, and basically there are so many techniques, there are so many ways that you could actually use to protect your data. One is called the multi-factor authentication, right? And with MFA, you just have to, I don't know if you've realized it, with social media platforms, they give you the option to use your thumbprint, use your face, give a pin
WhatsApp,
code. So many layers of security, so that in case they breach your password, there's another layer. In case they breach that, there's another layer. So before they get to the last one, they have to go through so many layers, and mostly it takes too much time. Yeah, they may get tired.
Yeah, so mostly we have these sessions, we try to create an awareness that we want to look at what you have,
Yeah.
what you know, and what you are.
Yeah.
So what you are could be in the form of biometrics.
Okay.
So facial recognition,
Yeah.
thumbprint, fingerprint and all that. And then what you know could be your password. And in some cases, you have secret questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your pet's name?
Yeah. What SHS did you
go to?
attend?
Right.
Those
Which
kind
year
of
did you
stuff,
complete?
yeah. And then what you have, which could be an access card.
Yeah.
In getting access to a particular building. So all these things are what constitutes the MFA. It
Yeah.
helps you become more secure.
MFA.
Yes.
Yeah. Multi-factor authentication.
Wow. I'm learning a lot today.
Right.
Multi-factor authentication, phishing, vision,
Smishing.
There's this thing about the Momo fraud. I read once, I think in an article somewhere, that about 4.8 million is lost almost every year.
Wow.
4.8 million.
Yes.
4.8
That's a
million.
lot.
My
That's a
eyes
lot
haven't
of
seen
money.
that kind of money before.
I need that for something.
For what?
That for something.
To buy wig for your
something.
girlfriend.
For something. But that amount of money
That's huge.
and more every year. That's quite huge.
That's it.
How is that
And even in
possible?
2025, I think the message was that it's only for the first quarter. So from January to March. I think we have to do
tight.
a lot of things to ensure that we are keeping ourselves secure, right?
And it's not easy because technology keeps advancing, right? And the hackers keep getting new ways, right? So that's would send us to various mediums and various layers of security that we have to look forward to. Yeah.
Well, probably the smartest way is to keep your money under your bed.
Under your pillow.
So what about when these people call you and then they say they are from maybe MTN, Vodafone, Airtel or one of these telecoms, and then they tell you that you've received money from someone or something of the sort, and then we are trying to do some things for you, so send us your PIN code or something so you can verify. And is that also a type of like hacking or something?
Yeah, so for that, we know one thing for sure, that the telcos will not ask you for your passcode, right? So if anything and you are doubtful or you have this bad feeling within you, all you have to do is stop, pause, and verify. Yeah, so they have
And verify.
exactly. They have platforms. They have WhatsApp platforms. They have short codes that they use. You can access them at any time, and then you can get the right information. They will check all the details for you, and they will give you what you need.
Great.
Yeah.
So as technical people, which is more difficult for you guys to deal with? Is it the phishing? Is it the malware situation? In terms of the kind of attacks that people are faced with.
Well, I think I'll not really go for which of the techniques, but I think I'll just say the human beings who
Right.
utilize the systems, because it's always through that route.
Yeah. that's
Social
true.
engineering is not for the systems.
Yeah.
The majority of the time is on humans, and that is the weakest link.
Yeah.
So I think we have to be more aware, and we have to actually stop and verify.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard there's something like farming, or is there anything called farming in the terms?
Yes, there is farming. So with farming, we are actually trying to point out you having a particular link, probably the very authentic one, right? And then there is an instance where you go to that particular link and you are redirected somewhere else.
Yes,
I've
actually,
seen,
yes,
yeah.
I've
And then
faced
mostly
I've
it's
experienced
to a
that before
point
too.
where they want you to go to a site that they have created to harvest your details. So that situation is what we call farming.
But is there a way to detect that this link is going to redirect me to another link? Like, is there a number you're supposed to look out for or something?
No.
For the majority of the time, for farming, it's not. But you could always want to see that, okay, this is exactly the right site for me. So let's say I go to stanbic.com or .org, and now on the site I'm redirected somewhere else. I think what you should do is to just come back, or probably try searching it yourself, and then going to the one that is approved. I think that would be the best way. Yeah.
It's been nice having you here on this episode of CyberBuzz. My name is Michelle Joyce Bryce Davis, and I was here with...
My name is Jeremy.
I'm Stacey Elsie-Lamte.
And Henry Brown Davis, the Cashman.
Right.
See you later.